It's week
Yeah.
17 of the 2025 season, and front and center is Sam Laporta. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Lions and the Chiefs on Monday Night Prime Time.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we got two... Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Monday Night Prime Time. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
They motion the tight end over. From the 36. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Collects this at the 35. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game, make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
Daniels on 1st down. St. Brown's got it. Complete. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Daniels. Has it in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Daniels. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's on the move. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. and he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on 1st down. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They bring the tight end in motion. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Pass complete to Wiley. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on... About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Wiley hauls it in. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Kelsey makes the catch. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Up and good from Blankenship. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Reed now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Lions and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And with just this and one more game to go this season, he's 2 good weeks away from leading the league in passing yards for the year. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st down, here's Daniels. And a man is there to knock that away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Daniels now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Gibbs now from the gun. And the look outside yields no fruit. They make the stop near the line of scrimmage. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw, Daniels. And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. And they're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on 3rd, but now 4th down. Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. First down throw, Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be first down, Detroit.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Lions driving ahead. In a good spot here, second and inches. Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. St. Brown, the touchdown. The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he gets him around 6 there. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. Third and short, here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. First and 10 from the 41. Another throw for Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. Throwing again, Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. We've arrived at halftime here in Detroit. The Lions defending their building. They've got the lead at the break. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where you see the final score there. Jalen Waddle, a touchdown catch.
No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes the offense for Detroit to begin the second half. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. He can run it. The ball is out! Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. What a close call there. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's gonna loft one deep to the left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. He'll cobble together a yard there. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And he's finally out of bounds. Just a step away from the end zone at the 3. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions push their lead to 18. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him in. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Going the other way, Lions have it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he gets this forward to the 19. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. At the Chiefs' 12-yard
Out of the gun, Daniels. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
3rd and short, Daniels. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Gibbs. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside, defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points.
That penalty is declined.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. All right, here we go. Second down. From the 27. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds. Davis gets it from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 34. This ball's caught by Palmer. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. Third and 4 coming up now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Mahomes to throw for it. Got a man. Palmer has it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st. They send a tight end in motion. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Pass complete to Wiley. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Again, Mahomes to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Separating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Connects with Wiley. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He'll throw it yet again. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs make it an 18-point game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. On first down, it's Gibbs. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. Well, it's all about one word right now, partner. Momentum. Getting this win gives you a ton of it, and that should really play to their advantage as they prep for their next opponent.
Can I give you another one, too? How about confidence? Not